everyone, and welcome to Abbey Research Reads. I'm Dr. Kristen with today's read and today's recommendation, to be honest, called No Visible Bruises, What We Don't Know About Domestic Violence Can Kill Us by Louise Snyder. I have been interested and following the domestic violence conversation in the United States since 2008, when I was in the beginning of my social work program, and realized that my first clinical internship would be at a family abuse shelter in Central Texas. And I have been avidly reading everything I could get my hands on for a long time, so that's over 10 years, about domestic violence, intimate partner violence, whatever word you want to use. And I will be honest that this is one of the most shocking things I've read in a really long time. It took time to get through, even with the fact that I knew a lot of what she said. Snyder presents all of the data in a really arresting and sobering way. She connects a lot of pieces of the spider web of why this problem is so insidious and so hard to get rid of and so hard to tackle. She gives some really great examples and stories of how it can be better. And the reminder that no matter how better we get, it's never going to be enough. So how do we work with that? How do we as a society understand that we see these women as disposable? How can we advocate and help people understand that protective orders are pieces of paper? How do we do this? It's heavy reading, guys, I can't lie. It's written very, very well. Snyder is an engaging author. She's a great storyteller. Her prose is accessible. I am not somebody who likes heavy academic works, even though I have to write it sometimes. I don't enjoy it. This book was heavy because it made my heart heavy. It was hard to read because it made my heart sad. It wasn't hard to read because the jargon is bad. I really, honestly, if you're willing to take on this topic, if this is a piece of empathy that you'd like to build, I would start with this work. No Visible Bruises. It won a ton of awards, so I'm not the only one recommending it, but I want to recommend it to you. If you are somebody who works with other people, the likelihood that you know somebody who's been in an abusive relationship is really high. Verbally, physically, emotionally, financially, spiritually, there's a lot of different kinds of abuse, and a lot of humans have experienced it throughout their lives, either as children or as adults. Understanding the dynamics of abusive relationships, why people don't leave, why people stay, why people actively choose either one of those things, why people inactively stumble into something, is an important part of understanding human dynamics and how humans work. If this book feels too heavy, there's lots of other more accessible things that you can log on to, so make sure to comment on this one and say, hey, Dr. Kristen, I'd really like to learn more about this, but this one feels a little heavy, and I'd be happy to help you find something else. Understanding the darker sides of humanity is a big part of understanding humanity. So again, No Visible Bruises by Louise Snyder. I'll see you next time, guys. Bye.